Hey, good evening. Good evening. Glad to have you all on here. I know a lot of you are at the Dallas event today, and I know you guys got plethora of information out of that. Even that you weren't able to make it to Dallas, but you saw it online. Guys, tonight I'm not going to take much time here. Thank you for being on. RDs, RCs, ETLs, CQs, whoever you are, wherever you are, get a pen and paper because what this young lady is going to bring you tonight is going to be basically bolster up what she talked about last week. So you're going to want a pen and paper. You're going to want to watch this more than once because I mean, I've seen it a couple of times and and it's going to be I'm a work in process. Hopefully you guys get it better than I do. I am not a techie, but she's done some amazing stuff. I can contest that it's taken her a couple of days to get this information ready for you guys. So I hope you understand that because she's really taken some time to hook you guys up. So I'm telling you, it does get you customers. It will get you business partners and looking to grow with you guys, all of you guys. So with that being said, I get to bring up my beautiful bride, Miss Guerrero King Gonzalez Guadalupe George Washington III.
It's such a goofball. Good evening, good evening. Okay, so I know last week I feel like I was all over the place because it's a lot of information. So these tools that I'm going to share, although I shared them last week, I'm going to maybe slow it down a little bit, go through maybe creating something a little bit more, and maybe take a few questions if anybody has questions too. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through some of the tools that we went through last week. I think I added another tool in there too. All right, so let me do this, make my screen bigger. All right, so it's business tool ideas. That's what we're covering tonight. So the first one I'm going to go through is the Google Forms in Gmail. We did cover that. This is a great way to create and analyze surveys right from your mobile phone. It's a great way to have a survey sheet with you at all time. And my recommendation is for you to save the link in your notes so you can easily access and fill it out yourself. The reason why, you can absolutely send the link to someone. The problem is, you know how people are. It's like giving them a survey sheet and saying, hey, fill this out and get it to next time I see you, give it to me. And they never do, right? In most cases, very rarely will they fill out. But if you are filling out the survey sheet yourself and you have it readily accessible and you're asking the questions, filling it out, guess what? You know, 100% of the time it will get done, right? And you can also easily create a spreadsheet with all of your information of all your contacts. So this kind of just shows where it's at. So I'm going to do this now. Hopefully it will, let's see. Oh, good. You can see, I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going to go, this is where it's at. Let me see. Hold on. It's not carrying over. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to stop share and then share because I want to make sure you guys see. And for some reason, I see a blank screen right now. So let's do this. Go real quick here. We're going to go Zoom, stop share, and then we're going to share again. Share desktop. All right. Okay, so from here, from your Gmail, I covered this last time, that it's going to be at the very top right-hand side. You're going to go right here where it says Google Apps, where all those dots are at the very top. You just click on that, you scroll down, and you will see Forms. And this is right here. I have created a survey sheet already. I kind of went through with you last time how you can create your own. It's very, very simple. As far as you can add pictures if you want. It's simple as far as the add plus. I don't know if I'm going to go through this like last time. I will cover one extra thing I didn't cover the last week, was that under the responses, you can create a form. So right here it says view, see where that green is, view responses in sheets, which is really cool. So say you have all these different answers from different people, you get the survey sheets filled out, you would just click on that green button right there. And what it's going to do, it's going to generate a spreadsheet for you with all the responses that were filled out, which is really cool. So that way you can have that and you can download it, save it, or anything like that. So I think that's a really cool tool. Okay. So again, if you want to know how to create it, it's very simplified. You would just push the plus button right here and you would just put whatever question you want to ask. You could do multiple choices, fill in, things like that. Again, this was covered last week. So this is a great tool that you can always have a survey sheet digital that you can just click on the link and then fill it out yourself. Okay, so that's the first tool that I wanted to cover. The second tool, which took us quite a bit of time, was the Converter Kit. Okay, now this right here, just so you know, this is a free tool. And in order to view the survey sheet, you do have to go back into, you have to go back. So you will have to go back into here and you have to go here and you have to go into your forms. And this is where you'll see your responses. So you do have to go in there and look in here. And then you'll see where it says right here, responses, and it'll say right here, the number 6, and then you can choose individual. It gives you a survey of the total, how many people responded, things like that. So it's this really cool tool. So that's for the Google Forms. The next thing we're going to go through is Converter Kit. Now, Converter Kit right here, I wanted to show you this. There is a free option. You guys do not have to buy into some of these programs. Most of these programs actually are free. Okay, so you don't have to pay for a lot of these things. This right here, I subscribe. I do the monthly plan for $15 a month for 300 subscribers. Once I get there, you can do more and more subscribers. Up here at the top, it shows the more subscribers, it costs more. But the free plan, you guys can absolutely do it. I'm going to show you how you can still do it and still have email campaigns. So for example, you can actually send mass emails to your contacts all at once. Okay, so I'll show you what that would look like. So let me log into here and then log in. All right, so this is where we're going to start. Okay, now first things first, when you log in, you're going to be going into the settings. It's going to prompt you to this area. Okay, this is what you will see first. So you will have to fill in your information. Okay, so right here, you're going to put your email, your name. Let's see, notifications. You do want to be notified. It'll tell you, you can set how often you want to be notified whenever somebody sends an email, goes to your page and things like that. You can set it for weekly or monthly. So for me, I did it, I want to be emailed when someone subscribes to my list. Okay. Now general, I'm just going down to the settings. You want to put your business name there. I did say last time, you probably don't want to say, when it asks your specialty, you might not want to say network marketing, because sometimes these companies are really weird. Network marketing sometimes has a bad rap, and sometimes they feel like network marketers will do these spamming, a lot of spamming people. And so find a name for yourself, label yourself, brand yourself. So for us, we're the Elite Visionaries, okay? So that's what we named ourselves. So think of a name that you can put for your business name there. And then let's see, creator profile, that's not anything necessary you have to fill out. It's automated, nothing like that. So email. Now this right here, just so you know, you have to confirm yourself first. You will have to get confirmed in order to go through Converter Kit. So they'll send you an email. You have to go into your email and confirm yourself, and then you're good to go. Okay. Now this is really cool right here. You can actually set when you want emails to go out. So they recommend usually Saturday and Sunday not to. So like I could say no Saturday, no Sunday, right? You can set certain times you want your emails to go out. So you can set, from at 5 a.m. Pacific time. Whatever times you want the emails to go out, you can set it, which is really, really cool. Okay. So you can set that right here. This is where you want to do it. Now, your mailing address. I know some people might not want, because it will have your address at the bottom of the email to the people that you send out emails. You might not feel comfortable with that. That's absolutely okay. If you go right here under mailing address where it says learn more, it actually lets you use their address. So you can use their address right here, which is this right here, 113 Cherry Street. Now, there are stipulations. You do have to agree to the terms. It doesn't cost anything to use their mailing address, but they do, you give them permission to open all your mail. So you might not feel comfortable with that. So, but I mean, honestly, I don't know that they necessarily are. I've been using their address for a while, never had a problem. Okay. So that just wanted to let you know in case somebody's leery about putting their actual physical address on the forms. Okay. So you do, I use theirs. All right, let's see. So that's, and then now domains. So this is a domain, this is a name. So I put Elite Visionaries here. You want to name it. So this way, whenever your link, whatever link that you're going to be sending people, this is what it'll say. Okay, so all my pages are going to be Elite Visionaries .ck, and it'll say 0 or other numbers, right? Okay, just like ACN IBO, you can name it .ACN IBO like that. It's kind of like that. So you can name whatever it is that you want. You know, I'm matching it Elite Visionaries, kind of similar to my email. Now I talked about last time domains. As some people are not familiar, basically a domain I'll kind of cover. A domain is basically like a website or like a internet real estate. Okay, you can buy a name, you know, like elitevisionaries.com, elitevisionaries.net, right? So you can actually have a name, look to see if someone has it, if it's available, and then this could be your address, you know, your branding type of thing. Okay, so this is something that some people do. You don't have to do that, but that's also an option. Okay, these things right here, you don't need any of this stuff right here. Okay, so that's just something you would have to fill out right when you get started in the business. Okay, so that's the first things first. Okay, now let me go ahead and show you. Let's go into Grow, and we're going to go into, I showed you the last time, which was subscribers. I will show you the domain real quick since I talked about domain. So a domain, let me go in here. Actually, let me pull up, see if I can, you guys can see my PowerPoint again so I can cover that. Let's see. Oh, good. You can. Okay, great. So let me go. I'm into ConverterKit. Just as this is a rundown of what it is. It's great for creating landing page and staying in contact with your prospects / customers through email campaigns. There, like I talked about, the free option available, just can't do an email campaign, but you can send an email broadcast anytime, which is similar. The difference between a broadcast versus email campaign. So broadcast means you create an email and then you can set it for a certain day and time to go out. Okay. Now the campaign could be like, I created an email and then I set it for 7 days later, another email goes out. Okay. Then I want to, in 2 weeks, I want another email to go out, and then another 10 days, another like that. So that's the difference between the broadcast versus the campaign. Broadcast you get for free. The campaign you would have to subscribe. Okay. Now GoDaddy is a place you can purchase domains, websites, and more. Now this, like I explained to you before, and I'm gonna share my screen again and show you kind of what that is so you have a better idea. Let's make sure you guys see my screen. Okay, yes, you do. Okay, so this is right here. This is GoDaddy. So like, for example, I'll show you, I'll sign in because I actually have purchased personally, this is just me. But it was only like $35 a year because I have 2 domains. I have 2 basically real estate, internet real estates. Okay. So my domain names are theelitevisionaries.net and theelitevisionaries.com. I own those, right? And I have to pay for that to own those websites. Okay. So if I wanted to have a business card, I could put theelitevisionaries.net and it could take them straight to my landing page, right? So that's kind of what a domain is, just so you understand, because I didn't understand what that was. And some people actually, you know, they purchase it just like real estate. People literally buy domains with the idea, oh, somebody might like this, and then you have to pay for it type of thing. Okay, so that's what a domain is. Okay, so that, let's go back into here. Okay, so now we talked about subscribers last time. You can manually add a subscriber. So this would be under Grow subscribers. Okay, so that's where I'm at. So you can add people you currently have right now, and you can just hit add subscriber and you would enter add a single subscriber. So you can manually do that, or you can import a CSV, which is like an Excel file, And you can do that as well. It's very self-explanatory. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because if you do add, you put their name, their email, and then you do have to choose a tag. You have to choose a sequence or a tag. I've already created a group, so you would have to put something here, save, and then you have it, okay? So there's that. Now, the cool thing about all these people right here, like I explained last time, when you do an email campaign, you can see when they got the email, you can see the dates and how many emails that they received and all that other stuff. And I'll go back to that. So that's just that part. So let me go into, I'm going to go into, let's go into a landing page and forms. Okay, now forms is not something you're really going to need. Honestly, landing pages and forms. So we're going to create a landing page. Okay, so a landing page, like I explained last time, is like, say, for example, you want to pique somebody in the business and they go to this website, you send them a short little 1.5 minute intro of the business just to see if they're interested, right? And then they can fill out their name, their email, and then their phone number, okay, whatever else you want, okay? So I showed it last time. Let's see, I think mine, I have several actually, but I think it was this one. Take control of your future. Is that the one I'm using right now? Yeah, so this is the one I'm using right now. And this is what I created. So it has, I put that, you can put the wording in and I'll go through one with you, just a quick example again, so you can visually see how to do it. I added that video in there and then it captures, it asks for their name, their email address, and their phone number. Click here and done. Okay, and then I will get notified. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to create one. So let's create one together. So this way you can kind of get an idea of how would you create a landing page if you wanted to create a peaking page. So we're going to go right where it says create one, just click on create one. Okay, now forms is not something you're going to use. That's for people who have websites. We don't have a website, so you're never really going to use forms. Landing page is what you're going to be looking to create. Okay, so the one I'm going to use today for the example, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Academy page right here. So let's go ahead and say choose. All right, so everything is automated. See, this is done. Now, guess what? I'm going to change all this. I don't want any of this, right? So what we're going to do is all you have to do is go like this, click on the wording, just touch it, and you type over it. Okay, so let's just say learn to work. We'll just say, and I'm just touching it again, smarter, not harder. Let's just say something like that. Okay, now this, obviously this video, I don't want this video. This is not a video I want. So if I touch the video, as you can see on the far right, you want to paste your YouTube link URL here. Now, like I said last week, I highly recommend you create your own YouTube, open a YouTube channel yourself. It's free. You don't have to pay for a YouTube channel, and you record your own videos. As far as the peaking videos, like on me, I do it through iMovies. I just do a screen record on my phone. And then if you have an iPhone, you can modify it or whatever as far as cut it off so it doesn't have anything extra. But I have my own YouTube channel. So my videos, I have my own videos and so forth. So for example, this right here it does not have a little, sometimes when you use the YouTube channels of other people's, it'll have their little face on it and it'll take you to their YouTube channel. And what if they, go talk to that person about the business instead of you, right? That type of thing, or they can go explore more into somebody's YouTube channel. So this right here, for example, this is my link and it's just it's the peaking video. So I would basically copy here, and then I can go into my landing page right here. And so instead of this video, I don't want this video, obviously, because it's not anything, but there, as you can see, it disappears when I deleted it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that link, and there you go. Okay. And now this is my YouTube channel, and this is that short 1.5 minute video intro about ACN. Okay. The concept. Okay. Now, as you can see down here, right now, all they're asking on this capture page is just for the email address. I want more than that. So like, for example, right here, it says add detailed content. You can add something here. We'll just say, we are a team of, I don't know, entrepreneurs who are looking to build with those who are inspired to grow, help empower others, and control their time and income, something like that. Just saying. Okay, so then, so that's fine. And then this part right here, I don't want this. So you can just get rid of it, or you can just say, click below. So all I'm doing, like I said, I'm just touching it, and then you can highlight and you can change the font far right. You can change the color, the size. You can do all that. It's very, very simple. Like this right here, I don't want this background right here. I don't like this background. So what do I want to do? I want to change this background. So let's see. So let's see. First of all, so what I'm doing is I'm touching it. Let me see, hold on. Okay, so what I did was I had to click on the far right, and it took me to general style. So from here, general style right here, see how it shows on the far right, form, background? I don't want that. So I'm going to X out of it, and it's going to disappear. Okay, now I can add something different. So let's go, let's add something. So if I click on that little cloud, if you have photos, you can, in your photo library or something like that, you can use, let's just say I like something like, let's do this one right here. So there's mine right there. Okay. All right. So that's what I put in the background. Now I can, let's go ahead and add, I don't want just email address. I want their name, I want their email, and I want their phone number, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on that box, and I'm going to add, let's go ahead and add right here where it says a plus. You click on the plus, it'll give you another field. And right here at the top right, it says save as custom field. Well, I'm going to put, if we want a custom field, so right below that it says custom field, we're going to put first name. So there you see, it just said first name. Now I want to add another one, because what do I want? I want their phone number so I can call them, right? If they fill it out. So then I'm going to do custom field is there. And then I'm going to do phone number. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I don't like the order. See how it says email address, first name, phone number. So all you have to do is just touch that right there and then drag it. So all I'm doing is dragging it right there. So I have first name now, email address, and phone number. Okay, so there's that. Now you don't have to add content right here. This means you can add a photo if you wanted to. You don't have to. It's really up to you. It's not going to show like that. When they actually get it, it's just going to be blank. Okay. Now, one thing I will say, once you're done here, you do want to go into, from here, we're going to go into just like settings. Okay. So this is what they're going to see. As soon as they fill out the information, they're going to see this. Show success, a success message. It says success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. Well, you can change it to whatever you want. Now, what I want is to create something enticing to why would they want to subscribe per se? Like, why would they want to continue to receive emails from me? Because I want to drip on them, right? That's this thing about, you don't want to lose people through a pipe. You want to create a pipeline and not have people fall through the cracks. So the idea is to stay in constant contact with them. But how do you find something enticing for them? Me personally, I subscribe to, and I'm going to show you what I subscribe to right now. So let me show you what I subscribe to. Okay, so this is who I subscribe to. Okay, it's empirebuilderspro.com. Okay, now this one does charge $19.95 a month. You don't have to. Okay, I mean, if you have like a great peaking video, you have a video maybe from Destiny International that you can send somebody, whatever it is that you find a tool. I like this because it gives me audios, ebook, it gives me all kinds of different videos. I meant to say videos and much more. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. So what I give them is I give them an ebook. Okay, So there is, let's see, watch, members. Okay, so this is Brian Crothers right here, and they get actually, Brian Crothers has an ebook that you can give. So I have it, a tool, I have an app on my phone, and so there's an ebook of how he made his first $10 million. And he just talks about, network marketing. He talks about how he was in real estate and he was working hard, and then he realized what residual income was. So he opens the mindset of people. So that's why I like it, because that's the idea, is to get people to start thinking, right? Okay, so that's essentially what I'm going to do. That's what I do. So I would say something like success, and then I'll say, let's see, look for your free ebook. Like maybe for you, you could say, look for a great video about wealth principles, maybe from Mr. Thomas or something. You know what I mean? You could put anything there. It doesn't have to be anything like what I have in your email now. Now, the reason why you want them to go to their email is so once they click on it to access the information, guess what? Now that you have permission, because that's the thing with all the laws and so forth, you have to essentially get permission to be able to continue to email them, right? If you set up an email campaign, okay? So you kind of have to get permission from them. Okay, so once that's done right there, that's the first thing they're going to see right away. Now, domain name, that's the next option. I had set up elite member. It's going to say elitevisionaries.ck page. That's what I want. Okay. And then incentive, this is an email they're going to get. So this is what they're going to see. So you want to look at edit email contents. So I'm going to go into that. This is what they see. Well, I don't want them to see this. You modify it, right? So it's going to say something like free ebook. You could say video in your case, whatever it is, on its way. And then just say something like, I don't know, click below, or yeah, click below to receive your free ebook, learning how Mr. Crothers was able to make his first 10 million. Let's see, wait, hold on. Yeah, 10 million. Okay, something like that. You want to entice them, right? Oops. Okay, so then you could just say something like click. You can change that too, to the color, size, whatever. So I'm going to just say click here for your free ebook. Okay, something like that. It's good to hear. Have a great day. Whatever it is that, okay, something like that. So that's what they're going to see. Okay, so this is what you want them to right here. So then let's go save. Now, right here, I can add my ebook here. So they will get it immediately. So I would want to do that. So my ebook is actually, I think I sent it to my husband. Let me see if I have it here real quick. Where is it? Chris, let me see. Let's see if I have it, because I want to send it. So if I had, I'm going to put the URL link because I want it to be there immediately. I don't know if I have it right now, but that's what you would click. You would go, like say if you had a PDF or you had like something you typed up, a page or something about wealth principles, you could create something, you could download it there, that file, so they can instantly get it. Okay, or you could do the URL, which mine would be like the link with the Audible, which I think it is. Do I have it up already? I don't think I have it up. Oh wait, no, I do not have it up. Sheesh. Okay, so okay, yeah, so this is where you would do it. So this way they get it right away, and then you would just go save. Okay, so this is, and then you would just go save here and publish. So now my page is ready to go. Now you want to change that. This says Academy landing page. Obviously, you can just say whatever you want. I don't know, works smarter. Something like that. Okay, and then publish. This is where you get the link. See how it says the elitevisionaries.ck page, and then it has a number or whatever. So all you would do is, so I would go copy, and let's go into a new tab. Let's see what it looks like. So I'm gonna go paste and go. Make sure it took, okay. So this is what they would see. See how this is what they, okay. Now let's just fill it out and then you'll see what they'll get. So let's just say my spy name, Ivana. And then let's go, let me use this email. CN is gonna be at yahoo.com. Okay, and then just put a phone, I'll put a phone number in there. Okay, and then I'm in. Okay, so let's just say I clicked in. See what I see? If somebody's going to say success, remember I put that, look for your free ebook in your email now. Why I want to see that? Because I want somebody to go to their email right away, right, to get their free ebook. Okay, so if I go into my email, let's go into my email now, and let's go see what that looks like. Mail. There it is. There's my email. I just got it right away. Click here for your free ebook. Okay. Now I don't think I downloaded it. So normally I would click on that, but I don't think I downloaded the URL. I don't think I downloaded it. Did it? No, I haven't downloaded it. But if I would click on that, it would take me to the ebook, which is through Brian Carruthers' book about how I made my first $10 million. But that's either that, or you can do a download, like I said, a PDF or something. Just type something up, wealth principles, and then give them that free information. Okay. So now this basically means I'm subscribed. Your customer now gives you authorization to essentially drip on them. Okay. And that's what you want. All right. So let's go back to, okay. So that's a landing page. Now let me go back. I'm going to show you now how to do a campaign or a, so what you want to do. So this is the free version. We're going to do a broadcast. Okay. See up here where it says send. If you go into broadcast right here, this is how lead page, this gives you the ability to create an email that you can send to all your contacts that you have on file. Okay. So for me, I have one scheduled, and this is the free version. You do not have to pay for this. So this is why you can still actually get a converter kit for free. And all you have to do is maybe once a month, you want to send people an email. So here's what I created. Happy holidays to you. Okay. So this is the, let's see. No, let me see if I can get into it. New broadcast. Let's see, drafts. See, I created one and it's scheduled to actually. Okay, so this is just a template that I've created. It's so basically you would get something like this, a template, and then you can type whatever you want. Now I did create one before, but let me see if it's, I don't see it right now. For some reason I can't, it's scheduled, unscheduled. Here it is. Okay, so this is scheduled to go out. So this one right here is just like an email. It puts their first name in there. It'll automatically default. I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving, enjoyed your family. Hope you did too. So basically I just put that little meme in there. You can add if you want to add something, like, so for example, right here, I'm touching this and see where it says plus right here. You can add an image. You can do a file. You can do a video, a gallery. There's so many things you can add on here. I will tell you, if you add too much information, it might trigger it as spam though. Okay, so it's something to just keep in mind. And so this actually is scheduled to go out. So you can literally schedule when it's going to go out. Okay, so this is what I have that's going to go out pretty soon. And okay, and you can even send a test email to yourself to see what it looks like. Okay, all right. So this right here, and then share. Let's see. Okay, so this is showing when. Let's see right here, when to go out. So I actually wanted to go out. You can schedule your email. You can send, so you can create an email once a month and do this to your contacts. So this way you can constantly drip on them every so often. You can do this for customers as well. Maybe you want to keep your customers informed of all the promos for the month. Once a month, you add them to manually add them. And then guess what? Every month, show them about all the specials that's going on. How about your IBOs? Maybe the IBOs that aren't active very much, you get their emails, do the same thing. So I can schedule this. I'll just say I'm going to schedule it for I'm going to do it for Monday, the 5th. And I'm going to schedule it to go out. Let's just say at, you could schedule the date and time. Okay. So we'll just say I'm going to have it go out at 5 a.m. Okay. And then it'll go out, continue, and then it's done. So now it's going to go out at that time. Schedule broadcast. Congratulations. Okay. So this is a free tool that's really awesome because you do not have to pay for this feature right here. Now, if you want automation, that means you want to be able to create a sequence of emails that will go out one after the other. You can absolutely do that. And I think mine is number 1. And I went through this last time. So I have so basically what happens is they're going to get this email a day after the first one. And then they're going to get this email 4 days later. And then they're going to get this 7 days later. So you can do that through this page. You have to pay $14.95 or $15 for this feature right here. Okay. And you can keep adding emails that go out once a month, whatever, just set it and forget it type of thing. And how you do that right here, you just type up the email, you set the days, you can minus, like say, I don't want it going out on Saturday or Sunday, get rid of that. You wanted a certain day, just click on that. You can do the actual, do it by hour. This chooses by days or hours. Okay. So it does all that for you. And then, like I said, you can keep adding email to go for like a whole year, which is really cool because you don't have to worry about that anymore once you create an email. So this is kind of gives you an example about email automation, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so let's go back. I think I wanted to cover that part of it. So let me do this. Let me share my screen again, and I want you to see the PowerPoint. So let's go through the next thing I talked about was the flow code, where you can get a free QR code. You get, actually, this doesn't cost. You get 3 free QR codes. After that, if you want more, you do have to pay, okay? But that right here is, let me show you what that looks like. So here's the flowcode.com, and this gives you the ability, the QR, which is really, really cool. So let me go into my dashboard. And I covered this last time, that how you create a QR code. It's very, very simple. So right here, you're only allowed 3. So I'm doing the free version. So that way I'm only allowed 3. Okay. So, so these are my 2 right here. Last time last week, I actually created another one. I went ahead and deleted that one. I just wanted to show you how simple it was to create a QR code. And this is something you can add on a business card. So if somebody scans it on their phone, guess what? It takes them to the landing page. Okay. And that's the next thing that I want to cover, which is Canva. Okay. Now Canva is awesome because Canva is, it's a design tool to use for social media social media posts, flyers. Like when Mr. Thomas comes, it's easy to make a flyer on Canva. You can make business cards and so much more. Again, you get a free option that's available where you don't have to pay anything, and it allows for many designs and options for you. Okay, so let me show you with Canva again, covering that. Log in and sign up. Sign up. Oh, no, log in. Canva. Let's do Facebook. Let me just log on real quick so you can see what that looks like. Sign in. Let me see if I can log on here with, so turn on. All right. Oh man, it's not letting me on for some reason. Hold on, let's try with the email. Oh, let's try this. The Elite Visionaries, the appointee. I think I have it under appointee. Let me see. At gmail.com. Let's try this real quick. At 9. See if not, we might have to skip this one. I have that. I actually covered this one last time with you guys, so I'm not gonna be able to get out. I'm not sure why. Let me try on another screen real quick here. Not now. Let's get out of here. .com. Got it. Canva.com. Log in. Okay, I'm not even gonna, yeah, so basically all this is it gives you ability, like I said, to go through social media and so forth and all that stuff to create some cool designs. If you look at my Instagram and Facebook, I don't know if you guys follow me, but a lot of what I create is through Canva, okay, and the flyers and all that other stuff, okay? So the next tool I wanna cover for you, and I also make my business cards through Canva, okay? And the last tool I wanna cover for you guys is called Linktree. So Linktree is a social media landing page that can house all of your multiple links. It's great to put on your Instagram profile. And this Linktree is actually free. You do have the ability to also get additional options with it. Me personally, I stick to the free version. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. So Linktree, this is what it looks like. So log in. Okay, so this is what mine looks like. So the cool thing about my Instagram, my profile, if you look at my profile, somebody can click on there, and then if they click on the Learn to Work Smarter, it actually takes them to the landing page. This is what they would see. So if they click on that, they would see that. They'd click on that. So somebody could literally just go through my profile on Instagram and they're like, you know, let's see, are you living the life you were meant to live? Maybe not. Let me see what this is all about. And they would click on the link and would take them straight to the landing page. Okay, so you can get people that you just know through social media or don't even really know. You can add also, and they can go to your landing page and fill out their information and want to learn more about your business. Okay, you can also add your Facebook on there. So if they clicked on this Facebook, it would take them to my Facebook. I added that. You can do that on here, through here as well. So like that takes them straight to my Facebook. Okay, so that's kind of a neat tool. This is, again, that would be through, this right here is something to add on your Instagram if you guys are on Instagram, okay? So now I will tell you, if you guys are using, like I said, the survey sheet, and also if you create a business card with your QR code, or you do anything, you know, where they go to your landing pages, what we've been doing, I'm gonna stop sharing real quick. What we've been doing, I don't just give somebody the business card with my QR code and then they go to my landing page. What I want them to do is, if I give them a card, I get their number. Okay, so because that's not the purpose of the business card, the landing page is for them to, even though they fill out their phone number and their email address and so forth, the idea is for you to get their information. So what I tell people is like, hey, let me give you some information regarding the business. What's a good number for you? So this way I can get your thoughts on it. Okay, so that's the easiest thing to do. If I give you something, you give me something back, which is your contact information. So you don't want to just give out your business card with your landing page here, because most cases people will not watch they won't go to the landing page. Okay, so that's the idea. Like I said, I know it's a lot of information, but I hope you guys got something out of it. I know, like, a lot of this stuff I learned, I self-taught. I don't, there's so many things that I'm still learning. I have another tool that I may share with you with phone numbers. So imagine if you can send a mass text message to all your contacts and personalize it. Okay, so that will be the next conversation that I will be having with you guys, to be able to say, like, you know, hi Belinda, how was your Thanksgiving? You know, hope you had a blessed one, you know, something like that. So I have, there's as another tool that you'll be able to do. I'm actually creating mass groups with all these, the prospects, customers, IBOs, and all that. So this way you can push one, you just have to click send to each one, 1, 2, 3, but it's a lot faster than having to go one, because the idea is never to let people fall through the cracks. If you can keep a prospect, and I would tell you right now, so when I talk about it, it's going to be the 3rd week of January. So plan on it. I will cover that tool with you guys, but I will tell you in advance now, start on your phones. When you save someone's contact information, here's what I do. I'll put like Belinda, first name. Underneath, I'll put PROSP for prospect, or CUST, customer, and then maybe, you know, Batiste, her last name, you know what I mean? Or met at wherever, met at this place, whatever, you know, put in the notes. The reason why I'm telling you guys to do that now is you'll understand why. Because you'll be able to personalize it, the first name, but you have to have the first name isolated at the top of your contact with this tool. Okay. All right, guys. So does anybody have any questions? I'm not promising that I can answer your questions because like I said, this is all self-taught and I'm still learning myself. But if I can perhaps answer a question, or if you guys think of something for maybe next, like I said, the 3rd week of January, I will be covering, I'll be on the call again. I'll cover that tool, and then maybe some other things and so forth. But then maybe if you can think of a question, then write it down, and then I'll be able to hopefully answer that question then. Okay. So if anybody has, yes, it is recorded. It is recorded. Okay. So yeah, if you guys definitely go back, because for me, like I said, honestly, also on ConverterKit, they have a help option where the last tool, the last one, it goes through all these tutorials. It'll give you step-by-step. You could read it, you could watch a video. So all this stuff through ConverterKit, they give you so much information, but it's one of the most user-friendly tool. That's why I like it. Okay. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Seriously. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you guys, any questions? I don't see any questions in the chat. You can just put in the chat.
Hey, Rose, it's Christine. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you, Christine?
Good, good. Thank you so much for all the information. I do have one question on the flowco.com.
Yes.
How do you spell that?
It's FLOWCODE. Just exactly how it sounds. Flowco.com. Yeah.
Oh, go. Okay, I misunderstood. I was driving. Okay.
Yeah, FLOWCODE, one word.com.
Okay, great. And then you mentioned that you have 3 different CR codes. So
yeah,
are they all the same?
So I know. So you are only allowed 3 free QR codes with the free option. If you want any more, you have to buy into the program. I'm only have 1 QR code for my landing page for business. And I created another QR code specifically for customers.
Got it.
Yeah, so I actually have business cards, and I wish I can get into, it was on, let me see if I can try again, but I wanted to show you guys on Canva. I don't know why it's not letting me in, but on Canva, I showed last week my business cards that I had created. So let me see if I'll try one more time. I don't know why it's not letting me. Maybe it's Elite Visionaries. Let me try this. And then if not, then we'll have to maybe try for next time. Okay. Let me try this. Okay, crosswalks, hold on. And then I'll share my screen if it works. Let's see, new image, crosswalks. Hold on, I'm doing their verify, make me verify myself. Okay, continue. Oh, traffic lights. I hate these verify things. Hold on, let me do this. Verify. Okay, it's not gonna work. Try logging in again. Password is correct. Okay, so yeah, so what I'll do is next week I'll show you guys again, but on the first video, so last week I actually showed that. I showed you my business card that I created for my services for customer, and I showed you the one I had for my landing page, which I actually showed you guys today. Okay, but so go back to that first video last week. It's recorded. You can see that, so you can kind of get an idea as far as what kind of business cards if you want to use, and the QR code. You can create your own QR card, put little stars or whatever, and you'll see it's very self-explanatory. But if you guys have challenges, like I said, on the third Saturday of January, bring the questions and I'll do my best to answer as much as I can. So that's a homework assignment for you guys for this is the leadership call, honestly. I expect just all these people, all you guys are leaders, right? Because you want to take your business to the next level. Okay. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll see you guys all on Monday morning. All right. Well, take care and God bless everyone.